Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Naval Action. So, if anybody got a heart attack from the previous videos thinking there was gonna be a wipe, or there was just been a wipe, sorry about that. They were pre-recorded because of reasons. All my videos are pre-recorded because it's just if sometime I forget to either can't be bothered, can't do for whatever reason, or forget. Let's be honest, I'm a human, I forget things sometimes. So yeah, there isn't a wipe, don't worry. The next wipe is going to be when the game hits early access in a couple of months. Plus minus a couple of months. Anyways, I'm in combat here. In my Carronade frigate. So someone asked in one of the comments, yes, I read the comments, I read every single one of them. On my YouTube, I get a little notification if someone comments on my videos. I click that notification and I read your comment. What somebody basically asked is if I could explain what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So this is what I'll do. I'll explain it if I'm alone. And I won't explain it all the time because eventually it'll get really repetitive. But anyways, now I'm against 3 Serbs and a frigate because I'm a crazy bastard. So first thing I always do, so take this as a little battle guide. First thing I always do when I enter a battle, no matter what, gunnery mode, press 7. Always. Because, you know, it's just better. I also have unlocked sector focus auto, easier to aim, and rolling front fire so that guns fire from front to back. Just for easier raking. And then I go crazy. As you see, pretty effective at shooting. Let's hope I don't sink here though, like this. I might have to run if things go bad, considering I'm a bit outmatched by 4 frigates versus 1 frigate. Note, although the Cerberus isn't called a frigate in the game, it's still a frigate as a ship class. Pretty much any free master smaller than any free master with like 1 gun deck and 1 top deck is a frigate. Like the Colonna, not a frigate. The Constitution, that's still a frigate, although it's called a super frigate. And the smallest currently is that. That's the smallest frigate in the game currently. Let's repair our... It's actually been a while since I recorded one of these videos. And one of the reasons is I've been on vacation. Oops, that was a bad shot to my home land. That it. Another question. Oh. I don't know. There was just a question about... I don't think there was any question, but there was a question about me explaining more what I'm doing. Oh, I'm getting hammered here. So I'm controlling the yards, the front and the back sails. Oops. I'm controlling front fire, always. Sometimes I don't, but usually. Perfect. So what I do is, I turn the front yard the direction I want to turn, and the back yard the other direction. Except I don't turn the yard so that, like this, so that it doesn't catch the wind, because I notice a pretty poor, it doesn't help turning performance that much, but you lose more speed. like this, you turn at least just as fast, almost at least. And you don't lose as much speed. Do note, however, if you do that, you're gonna lose a lot of speed turning like this, but you turn a lot quicker. Like, seriously, a lot quicker. Oh, that was a bad rake. Also, there's one big reason why I don't use doubles. Like, in the yacht, I would use doubles with carronades, but with carronades, doubles, extremely inaccurate, and takes a really long time to reload. With medium cannons, I'll maybe do doubles, but with carronades, I generally stick with full, simply because of reload. The extra damage usually, not always, usually isn't worth it. And because of its inaccuracy in a frigate, like, it could be really hard to get close and do proper damage. Well, in something like a yacht, you could easily sail around, hit someone where it hurts, get back out, or just stay in the stern. And using the doubles, you just wreck. Like, I don't know if that was in the video, I can't remember. But when sailing in the yacht, I would pretty much effectively use that tactic, so sit behind Cerberuses. That's how I captured my first frigate-sized ship. I stern canned a Cerberus, depleted his rear armor, reloaded to Grape, continued doing it until his crew was low enough, and then ran away. And that's raking is why rolling fire is really nice. It's annoying that its default location is U though, since it's so easy to kind of hit V by accident. I said U. I meant V by accident. Also, I've lost this battle. Also, one last thing to mention. If I can use full carronades, I use full carronades. And there's only one reason. It's not that complicated. The damage. Oh, damage. Carronades do a lot of damage. Like, if I were in this situation, the medium cannons or even long cannons wouldn't do as much damage. And in this game, to earn cash and experience, well, you have to do damage. Like, that's really the only way to earn experience. You put the fire out. So as a result, use carronades. Carronades, more damage, more experience, more experience in cash, bigger ships, more experience and more cash, until eventually you hit the cap. And then you can go crafting. I've given up on crafting because it's expensive, it's time consuming, and it's too random for my liking, to be honest. Better that. Go outside. Ah, sailing up against the wind is such a pain. And I'm getting this hurt. Thankfully, due to the new damage system, repair system and all that, in that there's no repair kits, ships don't start sinking as quickly. Still, this hurts. Let's turn hard to starboard. I do like the frigate though. She's a good looking ship. I kinda want the surprise again though. But I kinda don't. I like this frigate, especially this frigate, because it has planking and speed upgrade. It just makes this is a beast of a frigate. Loaded with carronades, oh, for that sweet damage. I captured this one, so it only has 1 durabilities. By the way, I wish there was more vulnerability. Like, we've had this discussion on the forum. Like, vulnerability, seriously, they've argued against vulnerability, some people, but it's like, their arguments, it won't help the economy, it won't be bad for crafters, because it won't be profitable, people won't do as PvP as much, or PvE. But the thing is, like, I've had this ship, for example, for a long time. I do decent. But say PvP was to badly be affected. It wouldn't though, since you have port battles. People have to do PvP out of necessities when port battles get introduced. And people will lose ships. Like, a problem with the economy currently is that people don't lose ships due to 5 durabilities. If this was a 5 durability ship and I lost this ship, I would be, yeah, so what, I lost the ship. Which has 2 effects. One, I won't learn from it because, yeah, whatever, I lost the ship. It's not my fault, I got bad luck. But if you had 1 durability and you lost it, like, you lost it properly, you would sit there, you would, I don't know, some people would look at the situation, what did they do wrong, and learn from it. This was not supposed to turn into a topic about that, but anyway. It's like, and it helps the economy, it helps ship crafters, because more people will need new ships. And you might say, well, wouldn't new people suffer because they lose ships more often? Well, first of all, you have the basic links. Second of all, you can adjust the prices. Third of all, it would help the economy since more ships would be lost, meaning that the crafters need to build more ships which they can sell to players. And that also helps the economy because modules would be rarer, which means crafters would have a reason to build modules. Good ships would be rarer, people would be more careful about using good ships. So you would have more people using basic ships, which means that crafters don't have to sell the basic or bad, quote unquote, bad ships to AI, because, well, the bad ships, they're not that bad really. It's just that they're overshadowed by the 5 durability ships, which have speed and planking upgrades, which are fine or something. But if you risk losing that ship, you won't use it often and buy a basic ship. However, for PvP, to protect trade routes, to protect your ports and all that, you would use that fine ship, because it's a fine ship. You want every advantage you can to try and win said fight. So, and it's like, that topic originally was about restoration of durabilities, which, oh god, that's even worse for the economy. Because then you can literally restore durabilities and have that super freed of yours. Say I have a mastercraft speed and mastercraft flanking. Like, this would be an amazing ship. This would be my frigate, which I would use to rule the 7 seas. And people would have nothing on me because I have this amazing ship. Of course, like, I would prefer 5 durabilities, but I would prefer only having 1 durability. But that again being said, like, reducing it to 3 or 2 durabilities would go a huge way to improving the game. I'm gonna do 1 more broadside and then I'm gonna leave. It's just, we'll see what the devs do. In the end, it's their game, and even with 5 durabilities, I'm enjoying this game. Like, it's a fun game. I love sailing my ships. There's no game like this. So even if they keep the 5 durabilities, only if they do something like War Thunder and fuck it up so majorly. Like, I enjoy World War II planes, but War Thunder, they fucked it up so big time. Like, I don't even bother anymore. So we'll see what the devs. I have faith in the devs. They can act a bit douchey at times, I admit. Sometimes really douchey. But that's a topic for another day. Also, I need to make an outro like scene to like tell people. Like, you know, most people have like on their YouTube videos an outro thing where they tell people where they to watch more videos and to like and to subscribe. I should do that kind of thing. Okay. So here, just a tip. A lot of people realize that when you're sailing a ship, if you want to go as fast as possible in a square-rigged ship, you want to go with the wind. However, for better performance, you should not go like... I just realized I might have made a big mistake and going to die. I'm just going to turn to be quick. Some people would think, well, if you sail like this, obviously you'll be faster. You'll be faster than if you were sailing from 280 with the wind coming from there. Sure, but for the fastest performance, you want to sail a bit like this because of the square rigging. Sails will block each other. So if you sail like this, sails will be less blocked, and you can sail away. Like I jumped from 10.5 knots to... Did I really jump that much? Also, if you don't turn by if you don't use your yards to turn, you'll keep more speed. You'll still lose some speed, but not as much. Okay, let's test speed. I sank a ship! Woohoo! Okay, 12 knots. .4. How fast will this thing go? He is also taking on water. 13 knots maybe? Just the video thumbnail. I wish I had a better graphics card just so I could up the settings. Okay, and now let's do what I said. We'll say 13 knots, 13 knots, just as a reference. So we'll turn like this. A bit more. That should do it. Let's see. We're at 13 and we're past it. So, like I said, we'll gain half a knot. That's 1 knot. That's 1.5 knots extra. And we've sank 2 of them. So say 14.6. Say like 14.7, so it makes a significant amount of difference. So that's just a tip. Is there anything else I have to say? First of all, I have to escape. Let's see what I get. Reinforced rudder. It's shit. Not bad. Not bad. Like, I'm not complaining. I have to run away though. Get back to port. So, I rambled on for a few minutes. Oh, if I could have attacked that fleet instead, I would have won probably. And there's that fleet I failed to defeat. Or it's another one. Anyways, I think it's time to end this video. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a subscribe. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Wait, if you liked it, leave a like, not subscribe. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you want to watch more, well, I've got loads of them. And subscribe, because there'll be more coming. Like, I'll be playing Naval Action for a while. Unless the devs, like I said, fucks up majorly, I'll continue playing Naval Action. Like, it's a great game, like I said, there's nothing like it. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.